Hi guys, it's Faith here and you are watching Faith in America. For today's episode, we're going to talk about the recent Miss Universe pageant. I'm very excited because you know where that coronation night was held? It was my old playground in Hollywood, Florida. I was planning on going down there and watch the coronation night, but I was too busy and I was so tired, so I didn't really make it. But I was rooting for Rabia Mateo, and of course everybody was, and it's so sad that she didn't even make it to top 10. Anyway, do you think she deserves to be in the top 10?
I think that what I saw, I didn't see the whole thing, but I think from what I saw, that she kind of got cheated a little bit.
Kind of got cheated. Why?
Yeah,
Why do you say
because of the
that?
fact
You
that,
have to be fair.
No, I am.
Okay.
Because I feel like after hearing the story about what happened during the costume show, and then there was something else.
Ask me so
That was
that
another one.
I can
Oh,
invite
the way that they did her makeup and her hair. She wasn't as pretty during the pageant as what she is naturally. So I think those two things right there, I think they really messed her up because they didn't have her costume ready, and that was a huge deal.
What are you saying that her costume wasn't ready?
Because she wasn't even able to wear the whole thing. She didn't even get to wear the headpiece.
Oh, well, that was her choice because she couldn't walk properly because
Yes,
that
I know.
thing
They
is too
didn't.
heavy.
They didn't have it prepared. They were not prepared.
So are you saying that they should have made the adjustment, the necessary adjustment
They
for
should
her
have made
to
it a
have that?
long time before the pageant.
Well, I say when she was walking down the aisle with her swimsuit, her face wasn't really like you're having fun.
Like free-spirited.
Yeah, free-spirited. Because when you're in your swimsuit, you should look like I'm free. You know, nothing is
confident,
confident,
but happy.
Yeah.
Full of joy.
She doesn't look like she's being natural.
You feel like you belong there.
Yeah, and she doesn't look like she's being natural. Even though I didn't really see the Philippine competition, but her face didn't really show radiance. You know, like something about this girl. You know, it's just very mediocre.
The swimsuit, did it come after the costume?
No, it was the costume first. They
Yeah,
already did the costume.
The swimsuit came after the costume. So that may have messed her. She may have been messed up already.
Yeah,
with
she's
the
already
costume
messed
because
up.
she was so distraught. Because I know that she really wanted, from what she said, she really wanted to wear the headpiece.
Yeah.
She really wanted to represent the Philippines in all of its glory, but she couldn't because the costume wasn't fit for it. Wasn't built for her.
And I think it's just the stress and the pressure that that the Filipino was really putting on her, and and not only that, because she cried after the pageant because she wasn't able to wear the crown. She actually cried on her Instagram story and apologizing that she wasn't wearing the crown. So she's already mentally, she wasn't really in her A game. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody was saying that she was fierce and her eyes were just, whenever she was doing the Filipino pageant, that her eyes were so beautiful.
We saw clips from the Filipino pageant, and she did a wonderful job.
Yeah, she sounded, she looked really confident.
She was very bright and very articulate.
Articulate
with
and
her answers.
And she's like there, like physically, mentally, everything.
She was put
she's
together
there
for sure.
But I think one of the reasons are that she didn't really make it. It's because the social media. They did a lot of crazy videos about her. You know, the expectation is too much. I know that we had 2 Miss Universe in the past 5 years, I think, but
and the pressure.
Yeah, we shouldn't put that pressure.
No,
you know,
just let her do what she can do, and if she's able to, go beyond that, then that's fine. If not, don't try to pressure her to do more than what she's capable of.
But you know, also her evening gown, that
Oh my
yellow,
goodness,
it looked like a quinceañera color. It was like, oh my goodness, it's not flattering.
No,
it's not
it wasn't
royal.
at all.
It's not, look at me. It's not like that,
It
you
was
know.
kind of plain.
And we actually watched Catriona Gray's performance, and boy oh boy, she just nailed her.
There's a world of difference
that year,
and that's kind of the standard that everybody was holding her to, and it's not right because everybody's different.
Well, it's true, but at the same time, when you're doing the Miss Universe pageant, you have to exude confidence and just have fun and.
Yes.
I don't know. You don't really have to act like you're confident. You just need to be yourself.
Yep.
You know, and I think that's what's lacking.
But
there.
I think you have to go back to the costume show.
The costume. The national costume.
Yeah, I'm not sure. What happened before that, because we kind of came in on the last half of it. We didn't get to see the first half, but we should have gone back and reviewed some of that video, and see how she did at the very beginning. Then you could tell. I mean, whoever's watching this, if y'all can make comments or whatever, and if you did see the whole thing, if you noticed a difference in the way she was in the very beginning as opposed to the costume show and then afterwards.
Yeah.
So there may have been a big difference between those two times, because that whenever you've got that much pressure on you, and you've got hundreds of millions of eyes on you, and something like that goes terribly wrong, and I mean, it wasn't even halfway, because she said that she couldn't even do her hair, redo her hair, because they were time constrained.
Oh, okay.
Because they were trying to get her costume fit, and it took so long, and they had so little time between sets that they didn't have time to do it all, and so she went out there with just her costume, and she said she looked like a Victoria's Secret angel.
But you know what? It's true. The headpiece would have made a difference.
The headpiece would have made a world of difference.
Yeah, because that differentiate a Victoria's Secret-y outfit to a queen.
Well, not only that, but the headpiece was the star of the flag, the sun.
That's what anchors. That's the capture. That's
that was a crucial piece.
Yeah, there's a word that I always tell you: je ne sais quoi.
Yeah.
Je ne sais quoi. The headpiece is the je ne sais quoi.
Yeah.
So anyway, any last word about that?
I think that had everything gone right with with the national costume show,
she would have.
Things probably would have turned out different for her.
It's true. It's true. But you know what?
Takes one little mistake like that to throw it all off.
But you know what? It's not always the grand winner that that really makes the difference. You don't really have to be like that. It's true. What I heard from a lot of people in the Philippines, she represented the Philippines. She tried and she did her best, and that's what's really important. It's just a crowd.
I don't think that it was of any fault of her own.
Yeah. So, next time, the lesson here really is next time we have a candidate from the Philippines, y'all don't need to put too much pressure on that person. And the social, I think they need to limit the candidate from being online exposed, because you get, it's the mental that's really gonna, what do you call it? Like,
it's going to restrict and affect.
Yeah, it's going to.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're the prettiest person, but if your mental is you're already distraught, you're not going to be able to perform your best during that pageant. So anyway, guys, thank you for being with me tonight.
It's my pleasure.
All right. Thank you, guys. And if you like this video, hit the like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell below. That way you get updated every time I have a video. Have a great day, guys. See you next Friday.
Bye.